Good morning, all of you.
Good morning, sir.
Just start in a while.
Morning, sir.
Just wait for 2 minutes. Okay, so I think I can start. 27 total 27 numbers of students join. Okay, I'm audible now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so the flexure formula. Okay, so yesterday uh, we did this thing. Now your strain along a fiber and stress along a fiber. Now remaining to this part, force analysis or position of neutral axis and moment analysis. These two things uh, we'll see. Okay. So you just consider this. This is our beam, and this is the 3D view, and this is your y-axis, and this is z-axis. It is also known as neutral axis, and x is your longitudinal axis. So your beam is extending, or the change in dimension occurs in this x-axis only. It is your longitudinal axis. And you also know this part. Above the neutral axis, there is compression, and below the neutral axis, it is always the tension zone. Above is compression, and below this is tension. So this is the cross-sectional area. So for doing the force analysis or position of the neutral axis, see, this is, I am telling you, this is the neutral axis, but we do not know its position, where it is located. So to determine this one, the position of neutral axis, some analysis of force is required. So we'll see how it is done. So if you remember from our previous class, this is the strain along a fiber. This was our result 1. This is the equation. This is epsilon y is equal to minus c y by c E max. And this is result 2. This is stress along a fiber. This is sigma y. This is the stress is equal to minus y by c sigma max. Just see this. If you just a quick review. This was the equation for strain. This is epsilon y, and this is how we have derived this one. This is change in dimension divided by original dimension. And after all this analysis, simplification, we did got this equation. This equation. This is for strain, and for stress, we got this equation, which is sigma y is equal to minus y by c sigma max. So we know what is the strain along a fiber and what is the stress along a fiber. Now we want to do force analysis. Okay, so for doing that, okay, we have considered this cross section. Okay, so and taken this a small area, that is dA, in the compression zone. Okay, above the neutral axis, we have taken a small area whose area is dA. Above a height, it is y from the neutral axis. Okay, so this is a cross section, and now see this dA. So what will be the net force? That is here I have written F net. That is the net force at any cross section is equal to 0. Now see, we already derived this. That is your summation of RC, it is the resultant of compression plus resultant of tension is equal to 0. It is summation of all the forces is equal to 0, but the moment is not 0. Okay, this is df. So df is equal to sigma y into dA. See, force is equal to stress into area. Stress is equal to force by area, so force is equal to stress into area. Okay, for this small portion only, this value df in this first area, the force will be df is equal to sigma y into dA. Okay, so what is the value of sigma y from this equation? So in place of sigma y, we put this value, which is minus y by c sigma max into dA. Okay, fine. Then your f net. Now if you wish to calculate the total force in this cross section, okay, so you have to integrate this with respect to area. Okay, so integration of df, that will give you the net force. So df, put the value of df from this equation. So sigma max by c into y into dA, that is equal to 0, because net force or summation of force is equal to 0. Okay, now see, this sigma max and c, these are constant, isn't it? The sigma max means what? In your top fiber, this is your top fiber, this value is constant, so we can place it outside the integration, because always the constants are uh, outside the integration sign. Okay, and c is also constant. How? Because c is what? C is your distance. Let's see this. Let's one if you forgot this one. This distance. It is from the top distance of the top fiber from the neutral axis. This distance is c. So this is also constant. So that's why sigma max and c are put in outside. So what we have got, integration y into dA. Now this is very interesting. This y dA is also known as first moment of area. If you will carefully see this, y into dA means area into dA is area, so area into depth. So if you multiply area into depth with a distance, this is known as moment of area. So in our analysis, you will get two moment of area. Okay, in the next step, in the moment analysis, you will see we will get second moment of area. So this is integration y dA is known as first moment of area. And what is moment of area? That is your area is multiplied with a dimension, okay, or depth. So this is equal to 0. Now see, this sigma max and c, they can't be 0. This product is equal to 0, but this sigma max and c, they can't be 0, because maximum stress and the depth, these two things can be 0. So this has to be 0. So must be integration y dA is equal to 0. I think there should not be any problem. So then and also make a note of this. If it is 0, that is integration y dA is equal to 0, then the neutral axis is actually our centroidal axis. This is a very important conclusion. And how this is, we are doing this to this conclusion, you will see this example. You just remember, if this moment of area is equal to 0, if the moment of area is equal to 0, then the neutral axis is actually our centroidal axis. Okay, this neutral axis, this z axis is also our centroidal axis. Okay, how? See, we are taking a section here for understanding purpose. We are taking a section here, and its length is 3. Above this axis, a This is B. So above this axis, this is 3, and below this is 1, and its width is 2. So 3, 1, 2. Okay. So you are we are going to find the moment of area. Okay. So what will be the moment of area? This, see in the left side, moment of area with respect to AB. Okay. So 6 into 1.5, that is 2, that is see, y into dA. So your area will be 3 into 2, this is 6, and into what, y into 1.5. See, if this is 3, this area, if this is 3, what will be the distance from the center? 1.5. So 6 into 1.5 plus, now this 2 into 0.5. What will be this distance? If it is 1, the height is 1, the distance is 0.5, half of it. This is 2 into minus 0.5. Oh, one more thing. If you are taking any distance above this neutral axis, sorry, above this axis, you are considering section. Above this section, that you will consider positive, and if it is below this section, it will be considered as negative. So that is why 2 into 0.5. Any problem in this? Anyone? How this moment of area is calculated and how this section is divided? You understanding?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So now consider this section. We are taking this section, just its above is 2 meter and below is 2. Okay, the middle part we are taking this section. The width is 2. So what will be the moment of area of PQ? This axis PQ. This will be your area. This is 2 into 2 is equal to 4. Then this distance, half of 2 is equal to 1, plus 2 into 2 is 4, and distance it is below. That's why it is minus 1. Now plus 4 and minus 4, this will ultimately this is 0. So you must have noticed that if your moment of area is equal to 0, the position of this line must be your centroidal axis, isn't it? So that is why I have written here, if the moment of area is equal to 0, then the neutral axis is also actually our centroidal axis. Okay. So we got this equation. Our net force, or F net is equal to minus sigma max by C into summation of y dA, and this is our first moment of area. Now see what is the moment analysis in the next slide. So m net, that is net moment, this is represented by summation of dm. Okay, for this section, this small section dA, what will be the moment? See, this is the distance from the neutral axis. This is y, isn't it? This is y. So moment is what? Force into distance. So for this section, this small dA section, force is dF and distance is y. So your moment is equal to dF into y. Okay. And we
Sir,
also
here DM is written for
this is m for moment. Okay.
moment.
Yes. So for this section, we are taking this small section na, in this area. The area is dA for this section. You want to calculate the moment for this small section.
Oh, that's
Okay,
for DM.
dm.
Del.
For this small section dA, the moment is we are taking dm. Okay, so if you integrate this, we will get the net moment for the section, whole section. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So df, so df is equal to sigma y into dA for the from the earlier side. Sigma y into dA into again y. Earlier it was, see, don't be confused. Earlier it was your stress into area, for in case of force df, stress into area, and now it is force into area. So what is the force? Sigma y into dA into y. Okay, so just put the value of this. Yes.
So in previous slide, this unit was so previous slide.
Previous slide.
Yes, sir. This previous page.
Okay.
So in this answer and so in this in the rectangular section,
Hmm.
in the rectangular section, how these the values came 1, 3, 2, and this value that calculated 3, 3. So
Hmm.
yes, I didn't understand. This how this value came.
You are saying how I can giving this, putting this value 3, 1, 2.
Yes.
This is arbitrary, just for assumption.
So is this was the 3, 1?
No, just consider this section. Its width is 2, okay, and its this distance, its length is 4. 3 plus 1 is equal to 4, isn't it? 4 and 2. And we want to find the position of the centroidal axis. That was our objective. That centroidal axis, we don't know where it is located. So I am giving you this conclusion. If your moment of area is equal to 0, then the position, then it is your centroidal axis. Okay. So just arbitrarily, suppose we are taking a section here, AB, this section. Okay. কোন জায়গাতে problem বলবে, হ্যাঁ? The position is AB. So in the and below the distance is 1 and above it is 3. Okay. So now moment of area. So what is moment of area? Why it is 1 second. What is moment of area? This is your area into depth. So what is the area of this section? 3 into 2. See, 6 into 1.5 for this upper part. If it is 3, then this position is 1.5. Okay, center of mass, which is 1.5 plus 2 into 1 into 2 means 2 for this section, lower part. 1 into 2 is 2 into
That means the area and the distance up to the neutral axis.
area and the distance of your center of mass. Now, if it is rectangular section, where will be the position of its center of mass? In the middle part. If it is 3, 1.5 and 1.5, this will be the position. That thing we know, isn't it?
So L by 2.
L by 2. So this and one more thing, if you consider a point or distance above this line, you consider positive, and if it is the distance is below, it is negative. That's why it is minus 0.5. Okay, so see, this is not 0. This is your 9 minus 1. This is, it will be equal to 8. That is, your moment of area is not 0. But in case of, if you take the section just your in your above this 2 and below it is 2. See, in this case, the moment of area is equal to 0. So that will definitely your centroidal axis. Okay. So what about moment? So this is our equation. In place of sigma y, just put this value. So dA into y. Now see, we are calculating this moment with respect to which axis? Z axis. That is about our neutral axis, isn't it? So just in place of mnet, I have written mz. Just mz, that is moment about z axis. As simple as that. So again, again, this your sigma max and c are constant. So that's why outside your integration. So what will remain? This y and this y. So y square into dA. Okay. So this is integration y square into dA is known as second moment of area. That was in case of force, it was first moment of area, and in case of moment, it is second moment of area. This is also known as AKA, also known as area moment of area, moment of inertia. Only the terminology. Second moment of area or area of moment of inertia. In the book you can see this term is termed as this. Okay, so this y square into dA, this whole term integration y square into dA can be represented as iz, that is second moment of area with respect to z axis. Okay, these are axis, so it is z axis. Now in the next line, and what will be the dimension of this second moment of area? If you notice that
M to
y,
the power 4.
yes, 1 m to the power 4, this is y square, this is m square into m square, meter square into meter square. That is what m to the power 4. Okay, then your moment is equal to sigma max by c, and this is iz or iz or I. Okay, then in the next, this is our formula. Okay, that was our objective. This is also known as flexure formula or theory of bending in some books. Mostly it is known as flexure formula. Now sigma max is equal to mc by I. Okay, see, if you place it in the right side, so sigma max is equal to mc by I. Now we are again we are having two conditions. If your y is equal to positive, the next line. This sigma max is equal to mc by I. This is only for which? For your top fiber. Okay, sigma max. And if you write it as sigma y for any depth, that is sigma y, just replace it. Then this is minus m into, in place of c, this is y. C means what? The depth. It is the distance from the top fiber from the neutral axis. Okay, and if you consider any other section, it is your distance is y, then it will be sigma y is equal to minus m y by I from this equation. Okay, this is known as flexure formula. Now if your depth y is equal to positive, then your stress is equal to negative, because it is already we have a minus sign here. So if it y is positive, the sigma y, the stress will become negative. Okay, that is also known as compression. And y is negative, then your sigma or stress will be equal to positive. Minus into minus is equal positive. Okay, so it is tension. Okay. think this is the end of the slide. Okay. So regarding the question, from this flexural formula, you must have noticed that the question pattern in your it is, I think 10, there is 10 multiple type questions. Okay, and 5, sorry, 10 multiple questions and 5 2 marks question. Isn't it? Have you seen the question pattern?
No, sir.
Now, if the exam is conducted, your question, the total mark is, I think, 20. It is not yet finalized, but from the source, I'm telling you this. So you will having 10 objective questions. That is 1 mark, and 5 2 marks question. Yesterday, I got a mail. You mailed me on.
The total number of exam is 20 total marks.
Total mark, yes. From section B.
Sir,
You may just wait a second. Yes, yes. Tell.
sir, actually from the slide I was telling that the O point where we did the bending last day, bending of the beam, the O point you have written COV. Sir, what is the full form? I have not get that.
In this slide.
No, not this slide. Previous day slide where the bending of the beam is shown and angles and all that. Rho is given. So here at the O point, here it is written in arrow COV. Sir, what is the full form of this?
So yesterday's class.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Center of bending made.
COV, V is written. So that's why.
Which slide? Let me see. COV.
Where we have derived the final minus initial, this slide. Here it is written.
COV. This is our today's class. Just see which slide.
Okay, sir.
This one, I think. This one, COV.
So it is not displayed on the. It's not presenting.
Screen is not presenting.
Oh, yes.
Yes, sir. COV that point.
So see, this is center of. This is not V. This is R.
Oh, center of radius.
This is the radius. If we
Yes,
extend,
yes.
okay, extend this line and extend this line, this will give you center of radius. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. So regarding the marks, this is total mark is 20. An objective question, there are 10 questions of 1 mark each and 5 questions of 2 marks each, as far as I know. So see, this is this flexure formula. The whole derivation is quite this is quite long. We have to do this all 4 steps. That is strain along a fiber, stress along a fiber, force analysis, then moment analysis, then you will derive the flexure formula. ঠিক আছে? So the questions may be asked, the whole derivation may not come. Just you will be asked that what is the equation for strain along a fiber, or maybe stress along a fiber, and this type of I will break this derivation. Okay, we have to. Yes. And in yesterday or today morning, I got a mail from second year students regarding the question patterns. Have you any issues? Just you can ask. Second year section B students.
Sir,
What was the problem?
no, sir. Sir, in this derivation, we need to, if they tell every step to derive, then we need to describe all the
That thing I will
or
to you. Hello. No, I am telling you. You have given me a mail. Just see this one. Well, you have basically you have raised issues regarding the online examination, isn't it? And you are also okay. I will just present the Gmail box itself. Present now. Entire screen. Can you see this slide?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
These are your mail, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is the problem regarding? These are your point, huh? Students are. So basically, what I noticed that you are saying that the questions are MCQ pattern, huh? So regarding this, see, this is not in my authority, huh? This is the question pattern and all these things, how the total marks of your exam and this type of things. These are uh, determined by the your exam department, huh? And you're higher in the higher authority. So that thing I can't do anything about it. Okay. If you have any problem, you can raise your issue to them, not me. Okay. ঠিক আছে?
Okay, sir.
ঠিক আছে, চলো। কালকেও তো আবার ক্লাস আছে বোধহয় না? সানডেতেও আমাদের ক্লাস
Sir,
আছে।
কালকে Sunday.
সানডেতেও তো
No,
ক্লাস
sir.
আছে। হ্যাঁ?
No, sir.
No class in the routine.
Sunday is off,
It's
sir.
up to Saturday.
No, the class is continuous. We got a notice, na? There's 3 to 14. Saturday, Sunday we have also class in the same time of Saturday. Agree.
But sir, there are no routine issued.
Routine is not issued, but we got the mail that Sunday itself will online classes will be conducted.
Sir, please give us a leave.
হ্যাঁ? ক্লাস টাইমিং ইজ সেম। আজকে যেরকম ক্লাস টাইমিং রুটিন সেম রুটিন থাকবে মানে রবিবারেও। ঠিক আছে?
Sir, Sunday টা তো ছুটি।
সানডেতে তো ছুটি ঠিক আছে, কিন্তু রুটিনে তো আছে আমাদের ক্লাস, কিছু করার নেই। আমার কিছু করার নেই আর কি। ঠিক আছে, কালকেও হবে ক্লাস।
তো তুমি যে বললে স্যার 20 মার্কস টোটাল, স্যার এটা কি কনফার্ম?
না, কনফার্ম না, তোমরা নোটিশ পাবে তোমরা, এখনো কনফার্ম হয়নি। কারণ আমি আগের এক্সাম যেরকম দেখেছি অনলাইন যেরকম হয় 20 মার্কসের, আগের পরীক্ষাগুলো এরকমই হয়েছে।
স্যার
টোটাল
2
মার্কস
মার্কস গুলো কি করে আনসার করা যাবে? এটা মানে লিখে সেটা দিতে লাগবে, সাবমিট করতে লাগবে, না পোর্টালের মধ্যেই থাকবে অ্যাভেলেবেল লিখার মতো?
না, এক্সামটা তো অনলাইনে হবে, তোমরা তোমার বাড়িতে বসে পরীক্ষা দেবে।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ সেটাই।
তোমাদের কোয়েশ্চেন সেম এরকম যেরকম ক্লাস করছি অনলাইনে আমি এখন, সেম এরকম ওয়েতে তোমাদের স্ক্রিনের মধ্যে কোয়েশ্চেন দেওয়া থাকে। হ্যাঁ, ওখান থেকে দেখে তোমরা এক্সাম দেবে, ভিডিওটা
গুগল মিটে এক্সামটা
হুম
এক্সামটা কি গুগল মিটে
এক্সামের ব্যাপারে কালকে ডিসকাস করবো না। হ্যাঁ, এখন ক্লাস আছে আমার আরেকটা 10টা থেকে 4th ইয়ারে,
ওকে
কালকে
স্যার,
ডিসকাস করবো না। হ্যাঁ, ঠিক আছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.